Hey guys, how we doing? What's up? I'm back. So, just been thinking and I realized that this channel, up until this video, had nothing on it because I deleted everything. So I thought, let's get something on there, and what better way to start than comedy. So about a month ago, I entered a competition called the Melbourne International Class Clown Comedy Competition. I know, a bit of a mouthful. But anyway, I had a lot of fun, I met some great people, and it was a good night. Check it out.
Hello everyone, how are we? So my name's Jack. I'd just like to tell you all firstly why I'm here today. Apparently we needed some people to help uphold our school's fine reputation. But what strikes me as interesting is I wasn't even aware that we had one, let alone a good one. And it also turns out that the teacher who was organising this for us, he's a comedian himself. And he is such a good comedian that I've never heard of him. Now, a topic I'm sure we can all relate to is the recent South Australian power outages. I spent more time carrying around a torch than our Olympians. Oh yeah, so, that's right. Thanks boys, good backing me up there. So yeah, I just want to state today, it's a very weird experience for me, and you can see I'm quite nervous, because the last time I was in front of a judge, I was in court being charged with theft. For stealing a generator. Oh, it's alright guys, I brought me a generator, I got it! See, I knew that conviction was worth it. Well, maybe not entirely, because it ruined my chances of ever becoming a police officer. A real one, anyway. I mean, there's no law that says you can't pretend, right? Funnily enough, there was this one time. So I'm walking home from school and there's this woman I spotted further down the road. Now, she looked like an average person, walking her dog on a lovely blue day, blue skies, it was beautiful. But it was one of those moments you can just sense there's going to be some form of interaction between the two of you, but you have no real idea what to expect. Boy, did I have no idea what to expect. She's walking past me. She leaned in really close, and this is what she said. She said, "Excuse me, sir, do you know where I could buy some crystal meth?" I said, "I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm an undercover police officer, and you're under arrest." She looked quite stunned, but maybe that was because of the taser I used. I thought it was a pretty funny prank to play, but to this day, the best prank that I know of, and I don't think anyone is ever going to beat it. And better yet, it was on April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day, 2002. My mum gave birth to my sister. No, I'm kidding, I love my sister when she's as far away from me as possible. Someone else I love dearly is a good mate of mine. He's loyal, funny, great to be around, but sometimes he's not the smartest bloke. You could say he has a lot of blonde moments, well you can't really call them that because he's a ginger, but anyway. So, I'm a mad movie fanatic. I have a massive collection. You know, all the classics like Pretty Women, Legally Blonde 2, you know, the classics. So anyway, this one particular time he was over at my place and going through my DVDs. And I kid you not, this is what happened. He pulled one of the DVDs out, looked up at me and said, "This one looks good. Is that out on DVD?" Excuse me? I just stared blankly back at him and gave him a second to think about it, and then he went, "I have no idea what kind of answer I expected, to be honest." That was so stupid he could have been announced President of the United States. Now, are there any Trump supporters in? You, sir, that's Hitler, not Trump. I know they're quite similar, but Trump doesn't have a moustache yet. Now, a couple of months ago, I was at the cinemas with my ex. We went to watch the film Ben-Hur. You know, there was less of a spark there between us than Adelaide's power. Anyway, so for those of you who don't know, the film Ben-Hur is about a young prince who's betrayed by his younger brother and exiled into the slave trade. Anyway, throughout the film, there's this peasant-like character who seems quite important, but there's no real indication as to why. So anyway, during the film, I leant over to my ex and I said, "Who the hell is this freaking idiot? You know, like, this is weird, he looks like a peasant, but he seems quite important." So anyway, later during the film, there were two guards walking by. They stopped in front of him, pointed to him. One guard said to the other, "He looks like trouble, that Jesus." I was shocked. I thought, oh no, I've just insulted the Son of God. I thought, surely I must be going to hell for this. But a few months later on reflection, I realised I was already in hell. I was at the cinemas with my ex. Now, my ex, she was a massive drinker. She always had a spirit, unlike my ginger friend. Now, I myself, I'm 100% anti-alcohol. I don't see the point in going out, getting smashed, having a weekend that you don't even remember and wasting all your money. Like I'll say to my mates on Monday, how was your weekend? They'll go, oh, it was awesome, mate. And I'll say, what did you get up to? And I go, can't remember. Then how the hell is that a good weekend? My mates are going out, wasting all their money, and having worse blackouts than South Australia. Now, I'd just like to finish up tonight by saying, I know I've stated that I'm 100% anti-alcohol, but if I don't win, that might not be the case anymore. Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon.